Guten Tag.
What is up, you guys? This is All Day Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a video on why you should be running the Danger Room. So, I'm just going to let you know where to get your Danger Room scenarios from first, and where to go to use them. So when you're trying to farm out your Danger Room scenarios, you're going to just do any operation. It doesn't matter which one. Preferably the highest content that you can. For example, if you have Cosmic unlocked, just do Cosmic difficulty operations. So then that way you can get Cosmic difficulty scenarios, Danger Room scenarios. And they drop from bosses. They don't drop from the chest or other enemies, just from the bosses. So if you're trying to just farm out Danger Room scenarios, just do Daily Bugle, Times Square, or Dimensions Collide. But honestly, you can just run whatever. It doesn't really matter. If you're farming operations, just pick them up and look if it has good challenges and challenge ratings. And then the next thing is you would come to the headquarters and come to the Danger Room. So with the Danger Room, sometimes you won't be able to get into it. The only reason why you won't be able to get into your Danger Room is because your difficulty setting is on something else other than normal. So if you're trying to change it, just go to your shield room, training room, and then you can change it. Like for example, if mine's on Cosmic, can't go in. It says region not available for selected difficulty. So that means you just have to put it to normal difficulty and then just go to the Danger Room. So now that you've got all that figured out and whatnot, you're gonna pick up your Danger Room, and I'll just show you for example. So it says Danger Room scenario on the right, and then it'll tell you the difficulty you have it. So well, it'll tell you the area you're gonna simulate into. So this one's military base, this one's AIM facility, subway station, brood caves. I mean, there's a lot of different areas you'd be going to, but it'll tell you the difficulty. So cosmic, superheroic, heroic, or normal, and then it'll tell you the modifiers. So the modifiers that you want to get that'll be a little bit more beneficial, but a little hard, is duplicate boss and random boss encounter, because that means you'll get two bosses and you'll get them every scenario or each simulation. There's 3 simulations. There's the first 2, and then there's the boss simulation. So the first 2 simulations, or the first simulation, there's going to be 2 random bosses. You won't know who it is. It won't tell you anywhere, and it won't show you on your map. So you and your group, or just you yourself, if you're soloing, you need to go around the map and look for the duplicate boss. And the good thing about this is both of the bosses have loot, so you can get double the loot from them. You have double the chances of basically getting an artifact from them if they drop an artifact, or you can get their medallion. For example, the only boss that drops medallions there that doesn't drop a medallion anywhere else is Mr. Hyde, because you can't fight Mr. Hyde in any of the operations. You can't fight Mr. Hyde in Patrol, and even if you could, you can't get medallions in Patrol anyways. So, and Mr. Hyde also doesn't have a villain showdown or anything in the storyline. So if you end up getting him in the Danger Room, you can get his medallion there. Or Mega Sentinel, you can get his medallion as well from the Danger Room, because you can't get the Mega Sentinel medallion anywhere else. You can't get it from the story chapter 7 event, and you can't get it from Patrol. Like I said, Patrol doesn't drop any medallions, unfortunately. But yeah, and then so boss encounter, the random boss encounter, and a duplicate boss. So like I said, those can give you more loot, or higher, not a high, like a high chance of drop rate for artifacts, but just double the drop rate versus 1 drop rate, or from a single boss for the artifact. And then the challenges that would be not useful, but that would benefit you a little bit more, would be the test of survival. So test of survival is probably one of the hardest challenges in the Danger Room, because you only get 1 life, and that's from anyone. And like with the Danger Room in total, you get 5 total lives, but with test of survival, it gives you only 1 life for the whole team. And if anyone dies, then it takes that life away. And then with test of survival, it gives you a bonus chest. So that means you'll get 3 chests in total. But if you die, you only get 1 chest for completing the Danger Room. if you don't have Test of Survival and you complete the danger room with all 5, or even with 1 out of 5 lives left, if you didn't use up all your lives, then you'll still get two chests. But the only way you can get 3 chests is from Test of Survival. Now, the thing, so the thing with the danger room is, for what my friends and I have noticed when we were farming the danger room, is you have a higher chance of getting artifacts from the danger room versus farming countless hours in one operation. I mean, also not just that, but the danger room also gives you specific artifacts that you can't get anywhere else. For example, on my Nightcrawler, I have the mobile lab kit artifact. I got this from a chest, from one of the end result chests, whatever, from Danger Room. So this one, I mean, it's not too bad, but I mean, it helps me out from Nightcrawler to sustain my resources and whatnot. And he does a little bit more damage because of that dash power. But other than that, I mean, it's not just that you can get. You can also get a few others. Like on my Psylocke, I ended up getting a Tanya's love letter right here. You can also get Tanya's love letter from killing Soren, which he can come from patrol, and he can also appear in patrol events, and he can also appear, or he also appears in the Soren's cave in chapter 7, I believe, in Dinosaur's Jungle. And then on my Kitty Pride, I also got the Sentinel's targeting unit, which drops from the Mega Sentinel. You can get the Sentinel targeting unit from the Mega Sentinel in the patrol event. I don't think you can get it from the actual event in chapter 6. Yeah, chapter 6. From the Mega Sentinel event. I'm not sure, at least I've never heard anyone get it from there, but I know you can get this from the patrol, but I got mine from the danger room. I mean, there's a lot of different artifacts you can get from the danger room, so yeah, that's that. And then for not just that though, not just the artifacts alone, but the experience as well from the danger rooms. So what we've noticed is the higher the challenge rating, the more experience you get. And it's not, you don't get a lot of experience from the chest. You get more experience from the enemies themselves. We were running, I think it was a challenge rating 75 or 76, and without boosters. This was without any boosters, but this was with 115% XP bonus because of the 10 heroes that give you the 100% XP bonus, and then a 10% catalyst, and the VIP giving me 5% extra XP. I was able to rack up to about 10 mil XP with just that one danger room. But sometimes the danger rooms fluctuate for some reason. Like we ran one that was at challenge rating 81, and I only got about 6 or 5 million XP. But I mean, you can get these danger rooms completed really quick as long as you do the event. Do the objective, and yeah, so you can complete these within like 2 to 3 minutes, to be honest. Well, maybe not 2 minutes, but maybe 5 minutes at the least, or at average 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And honestly, the danger rooms are also fun. So if you're trying to take the grind away from farming operations and patrols back to back over and over and over, you can go ahead and run danger rooms with your friends and whatnot. And the last thing is, if you're trying to, get gear and stuff, cosmic gear and stuff, and you have danger rooms with cosmic difficulty, the ones you want to do are the ones that are challenge rating from 50 and above. Because anything under 50 that we've noticed is that the gear that you get from the chest, the end result chests, they don't give you enough cosmic. Most of the time they'll give you a bunch of purple gear and then a couple cosmic gear. But if you do the ones that are challenge rating 50 or 60 and above, they'll be giving you more cosmic gear. And I'm not gonna say that it's the best way to get the stats or whatever, the stats that you need, because that's just all RNG based. But I mean, like I said, if you're trying to find a different way to grind out your XP and grind out artifacts and cosmic gear, then danger rooms are definitely gonna be one of the better ways to do it. If you're just farming for gear in general, I would just go to patrol in the first place. I mean, yeah, I would just go to patrol because I mean, if you're guaranteed to complete the events there because of Angela, and if you're just farming for a specific, like one specific artifact, then obviously you would do that operation over and over. But if you're just trying to, find something different to do, and while getting a good chunk of XP and a chance for an artifact, then danger rooms are gonna definitely be the thing to do. And yeah, like I said, if you're trying to find something different to do, have a different experience than with the game, then this is definitely gonna be something to do. If you're trying to challenge yourself, you're not really in it for the artifacts or the XP. If you're just trying to challenge yourself, the danger rooms you should try to keep are the ones that have the duplicate boss, random boss encounter, what is it? Test of endurance and test of survivability. So test of endurance, what that does is, I'm pretty sure I have it here somewhere. Yeah, so right here it says healing is prevented, but heroes gain 10 times base health and 10% damage reduction. So that means none of your healing abilities will heal you. And with test of survivability or survival, you only get one life. So this is basically like hardcore mode. You don't get any healing, you don't get any extra lives, and you also get the random boss encounter and the random you get random boss encounter, and you also get the duplicate bosses, which makes it even harder. I mean, that's if you're going for those. But yeah, so I'm just going to recap on everything that I basically had stated with the danger rooms. And sorry, I'm not showing you guys any gameplay right now. It's because I just don't have the time to edit the gameplay with voiceover and all that. But yeah, so with the recap, you can get a good chunk of XP from doing the simulations each. You have a chance of getting some type of or random artifact. What else is there? Oh yeah, cosmic gear as well. Also, before I forget, you can also get enemies are wealthy. Right over here. So in the utility, if it says enemies are wealthy, that means you'll be getting about 200 gold per. I want to say about not 200. It's about, I want to say like 2,000 gold per enemy that you kill. And there's a lot of enemies in the danger room. And if you do that, if you're just farming out your gold, your credits, whatever, then don't complete the objective. Your main intent is just to go around killing as many enemies as possible to collect as much credits as possible. But yeah, that's basically it. So like I said, if you're trying to farm a good amount of XP, you're trying to farm random artifacts, if you're trying to find something new to do, then danger rooms is going to be something you're going to want to probably do. It's even more fun when you have people to do it with. I find it fun to do it with people, and if you're trying to, like I said, if you're trying to challenge yourself, try to find the ones that have harder challenges, not specifically high challenge ratings because that doesn't matter too much, but the ones that have the harder challenges and harder boss scenarios, so random encounter and duplicate bosses. And sometimes you might get Dr. Doom, because that's what happened to us on the first round with test of survival and duplicate boss and and what's it called? I just completely forgot. Duplicate bosses and random boss appear. We got a duplicate Dr. Doom on the first round, and we all got wiped 6 times, each of us. It's crazy, but it was fun. But yeah, so if this video helped you out at all, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything, let me know down in the comment section, or you can message me on Twitter at alldainayday1. I know this video might have been a bit lackluster because you're not seeing the gameplay like I said, but if you keep up with some of my streams, I will be doing a lot of more danger room streams. I'll probably even end up posting danger room gameplay for like a video for a gameplay. If I end up getting a harder scenario, I'll probably end up making a video for that and then just post it, so then that way you guys can check that out, so that way you can see what you can see how it's like and whatnot, see if it's fun for you. But yeah, Like I said, if this helped you at all with any type of knowledge in this, then leave a like, comment, subscribe. Um, and that's basically it. This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.